concert commemorating World AIDS Day today. His own story, very, very inspiring indeed. And of course, like he said, for those of us that find ourselves lucky to be alive, no doubt we should not take anything for granted. Let me now return to studio and begin on our Take Note discussion, setting the bar for Uganda's local dishes. The 2023 KAYNELA Food Carnival is being planned, but we shall be hearing a lot about it. Let me just first share something about food that is increasingly becoming an essential component of culinary tourism, mainly due to significant potential to increase sustainability in that sector, enhance the authenticity of a place or community, strengthen a local economy, but also provide environmentally friendly infrastructure. Thus, food is becoming a cultural benchmark that contains unique information about the products and culture in a geographic destination where it originates. In Uganda, through the KAYNELA Food Carnival, the organizers are seeking to reach what is being described as crowds of realization. Dan Mubezi is operations manager, and he will be giving us perspective on that. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
KAYNELA Food Carnival.
Yes.
When I saw food, trust me, my taste buds began to get excited.
Yeah.
Anything about food excites me, especially if it is good food.
Yeah.
Before we discuss what food can do for nation branding, what is the thrust of the KAYNELA Food Carnival?
Well, thank you. Good morning, viewers. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having us.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. First of all, KAYNELA Food Carnival. Let me first talk about KAYNELA farms first, because Food Carnival is just an ingredient of the KAYNELA farms. We are farmers, and we are in the heart of Kayunga district.
Okay.
We are doing sustainable and organic farming. So we have chosen to let the public also have an enjoyment of what the KAYNELA farms stands for. So we chose to organize a KAYNELA Food Carnival that literally will bring the traditional dishes of Uganda together. All right. So that someone who wants to come and taste the traditional food of your region, let's say you're from Teso, you would come and find food from Teso at KAYNELA farms.
That's right.
If you're from Buganda, come and taste the Buganda food the way it was done those days, not the current junk food and the what. Okay. So we want to make you eat healthy, but as well appreciate the traditions and the culture of your food. Yeah, that's what the KAYNELA Food Carnival stands for, really. Okay.
Yeah. So this particular carnival is going to be held in a single space, or it's a series of events?
You mean like...
for example, will it be at a single ground? Somebody says it's the carnival, and it's at this particular place, this particular day?
Yeah.
It's a single day's carnival, right?
No, it's a 3 days carnival.
3 days carnival.
But at the farm. At the farm. We are holding it at our own farm.
Do you have enough space for food enthusiasts?
We have 85 acres of a farm. A very, very beautiful farm.
Wow.
And apart from the food, we want you to come and also learn. We're not only giving food, we want you to appreciate farming.
So you have like an expo?
Yeah. Okay. You call it like that. We have a series of events, apart from the food now, but which is the main event of the carnival. But we have storytelling, let's say. We have lots of entertainment. We have musicians. But then we have farm tour at our own farm. You want to learn how you can do farming on small pieces of land. We have that piece. We can demonstrate that at the farm. You want to do net shades. You want to do greenhouses. All that you can learn from there. You want to learn how to do goat farming, also part of the carnival. You want to do dairy farming, also part of the carnival. So we've chosen to call it an edutainment. You're learning as well as enjoying, as well as appreciating our heritage as Uganda. Yeah.
All right, you talk about the fact that to be edutainment.
Yeah.
Let me first focus on the edu, which is education. When it comes to farming and cultivation of foods within the country, people are mainly doing it for subsistence, the ability to sustain a small family, that is especially in the rural areas. But increasingly, there is a new trend where the corporates like to go into farming as a side business, and the misconceptions are many, especially with regard to return or profit. Some of us, or some of my friends, for example, who go into it, are expectant of this more like a windfall. That if I go into farming, I'll get this kind of money. How does it work? Because many out there would want to understand the dynamics. Is it run? Should somebody go into it with manageable expectations, or are we missing out on real money?
Okay, what I want to advise is that farming is not a short-term project.
That's right.
It's not a short-term investment you do today and you expect to earn out the next day. Farming needs patience, farming needs professionalism, and farming needs hands-on.
That's right.
We cannot farm on phones and it works. You hear managing
farming on Facebook.
You're managing something on Facebook. You're calling your people, how is this being done? No. If we want to do serious farming, and especially the corporates have the potential to do the farming.
That's right.
But they have chosen not to. Probably because they think it's not profitable, because they think it's not worth it. But I can tell you that in Uganda, the only reason why we are surviving is because we have the food we have. And we are feeding on these poor farmers, and us, the corporates, are here in Kampala relaxing, and we think we are living a good life, but we are eating on the sweat of the poor farmer down there. Yet we have the biggest potential
and the resources
to get the land, to invest in farming, to get the right technologies, because farming is advancing. You need greenhouses. Now the environment, the climate is not stable. So you need such investments in farming, and only the corporates can do that. And I wish people could come to the Kayinela farms and learn how we do this. Yes.
All right, let me ask you a question that may not necessarily be yours to answer, but for which your perspective will be very important. Food as a tourism product for a country is something that we have what I can describe as comparative advantage. Kenya and Tanzania have taken over the wildlife. They have the comparative advantage in that. And Rwanda, in trying to enter that space, carved out the gorilla aspect, to the extent that annually we see superstars from Hollywood and all these the top entertainment spaces come into Rwanda to name their gorillas. Others give them emails so they can write to them, and it's very interesting. How can food for Uganda be that product, so that people know Uganda for food? We've attempted to sell the Rolex, but we made a fundamental mistake. The Rolex is already a brand. So the first time people hear about the Rolex in Uganda, they think of the watch. So you have to explain that, no, this is not the watch. This is actually an edible Rolex. You know, how can we push food as a brand for the nation?
First of all, Kayinela Farms is an agri-tourism farm. So we are looking at agriculture vis-a-vis tourism.
All right.
So we are considering food and the unique food of Uganda. Like you say, the Rolex is a food here in Uganda, but can be done anywhere. There's nothing unique about
a
chapati and eggs, really. But we are talking about the unique ajon of Uganda. You never find it anywhere. The unique kalo of the West in Uganda here. Like you were saying, tourism in East Africa, in this region, very many countries have identified with different products.
That's right.
Rwanda has identified with gorillas. Though they don't have them in plenty, like we have, but they have gone...
In fact, we have more gorillas in Rwanda.
They have taken a bigger step than Uganda. Kenya and Tanzania are doing good in wildlife. the Masai Mara and the likes.
That's right.
So it's our time, Uganda, to find the special thing we can sell to the world out. And I can tell you that Ugandan food is a very, very unique product. You can never find it anywhere. And it's about us how to shape this product we have and sell it to the world there. Tourism now in Uganda is, I think, making up to 4% of the GDP of this country. But we
More
need
than
to,
that.
Yeah, we need to boost that by creating special items we can sell to the world out there. That is what Kaynela Farms and Kanyera Food Carnival is doing, starting with today. And
all right. The word carnival itself means a confluence of so many people and so many aspects. Are you limiting this to only Kaynela associates, or any person out there who might want to showcase their ability to make Ugandan food can be part of it? And if they can, how? Just explain to them.
It's not really about only Kaynela Farms. We've opened up to different chefs. We have chefs from different regions. That's what, it's not actually us cooking.
Yeah.
No, we have a chef from Teso cooking, Teso food.
Do you have one from Butaleja?
Butaleja, because we have considered regions. So you would really look for a region that is closer to. We have Bugisu.
I have a gig. I'm going to cook Talejan food at Kaynela Festival.
Please, you're welcome.
All right, just continue. How does somebody become part of it, especially those that haven't been crafted in?
Okay, when you go to our website, www.kaynelafarms.com, first of all, it makes you, because now we are looking at this is the first edition, and we want to make it a model edition. Yeah. And we want the next time we are doing this, because we are not doing it's not a one-off. We want to do it every year. Every year.
In fact, sustainability is important.
Yes.
Okay.
So from this, we need to now welcome partners. You would want to be a partner at the next carnival. You can contact us through the websites, through our phone contacts. Even now, we have other partners. We have people who have come to showcase different things. But the bigger part is that we want to open up the eyes of the Ugandans, appreciate what we have as Ugandans.
All right.
So that the next time, it's you who will be looking for the Kayneela Food Carnival.
Interesting there. I'm already excited at the fact that I might have an opportunity to cook Talejan food. For those that want something a bit special, that is Talejan, there is a combo of cow womb. Many people who do offers, what they prefer to call, apparently, the towel. A combo of that, simsim, and millet. It comes in a special way and steamed in a very particular temperature that ensures that when you touch here and there and then be able to take some real good bite.
You need to come and work with
All right. Thank you very much. Dan Mubezi, Operations Manager at the Kaynela Farm. That will do it for this Take Note conversation. But we're now going to Ivan K. Walinyolo, who is standing by at Kasenyi landing site. Now, World AIDS Day is a day to commemorate the spectre and all efforts that have gone into eradicating the disease. Why are we at Kasenyi this morning? The landing sites that have fishermen are one of the places that have been cited by the Uganda AIDS Commission as hotspots when it comes to the spread of HIV. So, Ivan Waninyolo has the perspective on that. A very good morning, colleague.